Tax Power Radio again, still at CPAC, walking around talking to as many people as we can, and we found an organization that we really like, Turning Point USA, talking to Sabrina and Cayla. Most people know what you're about. Go ahead and explain your mission one more time.
Turning Point USA's mission is basically to promote, educate, and influence students, young individuals of fiscal responsibility, free markets, limited government, and overall just American freedom.
And you're all over the place, right?
Yes.
Universities everywhere.
Yes. And high schools.
Over 1,000 chapters.
Been to Berkeley. I mean, that's You mentioned fiscal responsibility. How much do young people in college really understand about the fiscal realities of life in your experience?
Well, in my experience, I'm actually in high school, and not a lot of kids know the true meanings of capitalism or free markets or even limited government or even to change a tire, and they don't understand, so that leads up to they don't understand fiscal responsibility or the true meanings of American morals that are actually important, and they just get brainwashed by the media, and overall they're just uninfluenced.
Do they understand that they're going to have a partner, a silent partner, in their entire working career that does nothing to help them? It just stands by and helps themselves to a portion of their paycheck every week or every month, how often they get it. I'm talking, of course, about Uncle Sam and the IRS.
I think a lot of kids have forgotten that the role of government, we the people, we govern, we rule over the government. At the end of the day, we employ the government. And I think that the kids have learned that we have to heavily rely on the government, and it should be the other way around. We give them the jobs.
Do kids understand that they have an option? They do not have to have a life full of the IRS. There is a proposal in Congress as we speak to get rid of the IRS, to get rid of income taxes, to get rid of payroll taxes, and let kids, everybody actually, bring home their entire paycheck. How's that sound to you?
That sounds great. To some kids, I think they prefer higher taxes.
Right.
Why would they do that?
Government.
Yeah,
I think
they want a $15 minimum wage, but it's going to burst and crash the economy, and they don't realize that. And not enough kids are going to be going to college, and not enough kids, they're going to be living off a $15 minimum wage at McDonald's and think that's the way of living, and it's not.
Yeah, they don't understand that minimum wage is not intended to support a family. It's intended to get people entry-level jobs where they can learn the skills they need to move up and succeed later. But again, they find out when they get their first, I'm making $15 an hour. I worked, 10 hours. Let's make the math easy. I should have $150, and they get their paycheck that says like 98, and they look at it. What happened?
Right, and it also ruins the business because McDonald's, there's not going to be a dollar menu anymore, because they're busy giving their employees a $15 minimum wage, so it's just ruining.
Well, they'll be replaced by those little touchscreen kiosks where you order your things.
Exactly.
Oh, I tell you what. But I'll tell you, if you can get folks to understand that they don't have to live with the income tax, you all have heard of the FAIRtax, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
What's your favorite part of it?
Well, I've definitely heard of it, but I haven't been inducted into.
Okay, well, the FAIRtax, let me explain to you real quick. It replaces the income tax. No more income tax, which means no more withholding, no more payroll taxes. You bring home your full amount. You don't have to fill out a tax return. You don't have to share the intimate details of your financial situation with the government. It's just, it's assessed on the retail purchase of new goods and services. You all understand the state sales tax.
yes.
You go there, you buy a $100 item, you take it to the shelf, they'll charge you $107 with a 7% sales tax. But the FAIRtax works like your taxes on fuel. If your gas price is $2.50 a gallon, you buy 10 gallons, it's $25. They don't add on to it afterwards. Now, does that sound like an idea you think you could get behind?
Yes, actually.
I'm on board.
I'm definitely on board.
All right. Yeah. How many love the IRS? We asked that question, and nobody has ever raised their hand saying they're big fans of the IRS.
I want to keep my money.
Absolutely. Well, in that case, you're a FAIRtax fan and you don't know it yet.
Yeah.
All right, but again, we do want to compliment you on the work that you're doing on not just taxes, but on everything that the kids need to know and need to understand. And if you see Charlie Kirk, tell him we said hi.
All right.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you.